My name is Gum Gum.
Fuck, I knew this was hell.
First official roll of the campaign, boys. Roll me an Arcana check, buddy-o.
Oh my fucking god! Nat 20 plus 3.
No.
23! First fucking roll of this campaign.
Oh, no way.
What the fuck?
It's gonna be a fucking good one.
My eyes are gonna roll back into my head. He's having a seizure!
Guts goes over and, like, cups the back of his head, ready for him to fall.
You're doing it all wrong.
Kind of smacked
you
in his
doing?
face a little bit.
If somebody's having a seizure, you want to put a piece of bark in their mouth
What the fuck?
so they don't swallow their tongue.
Oh,
Interesting Genasi trick there, my friend.
Are you gonna put bark in his mouth?
No, not my own,
Video
of course.
That's what it sounds like.
Somebody fetch me bark from a nearby tree. How dare you guys? That's disgusting.
You said it.
But don't you feel almost like you're a part of those trees as well?
How dare you?
Always be careful. This is pretty sketchy.
Well, let's give it a try. And I step 1 foot onto the bridge.
The rock falls and kills Sap Feldspar.
as long
Finally.
as this character's ever lasted.
Were you purposefully speaking giant that whole time to be impressive?
Oh no, I was trying to speak giant, yes.
Yeah, so in your own interpretation, how does that sound in giant to you?
Sorry. My
He just leaves the stream.
Sorry.
I'm not now.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. That was fucking perfect. We got that recorded, right? The session's being recorded?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And I'll flick my collar out, prepare myself, and I'll strut to the front of the party here and lead us through.
Not so fast. I've got a bead on your chest. This is about a 5-foot arrow. Not a good recipe for a pretty-looking fellow like yourself. Roll me a deception check.
12.
Something's up. Tell us why you're really here.
I'm gonna run away.
You fucking idiot.
I cannot sustain damage. I'm doing the run that, like, Captain Jack Sparrow does, too. Like,
It's a big blade, and as I'm sprinting and I'm gaining momentum, I'm hitting rocks every once in a while, and there's sparks flying from my greatsword. As I come up and like right up next to him and I upslash, it cuts him right in half, right up the middle.
this is a disgusting display of violence.
Hey, is it normal to, like, you know, kill a bunch of people and then just, like, their friends forgive you and then ask them to, like, bury the people you killed?
Absolutely not, mate. These people are out of their fucking minds.
Chase is
I don't think
meta
we should
critiquing my DMing right now. It's the type of metagaming I've never even heard of before.
I'm gonna make you make 15 characters in this fucking campaign. Don't you make me?
Oh, it's gonna be a long campaign.
Hey guys, how's it going? We're back with Added Advantage, and the boys here. You guys excited for today or what?
We just don't say anything.
All right,
Everyone gets up and leaves.
the hype is real.
Oh man, I've been waiting for this for a whole 12 hours, dude.
So we're going to be doing a continuation of Shadows of the Dusk Queen, the one shot that I'm running right now. Tonight at 7 or 8, somewhere around that, we're going to be running the normal campaign as the actual daddy up front.
Shattered Virtues, baby. Campaign
The big boy
episode
DM.
3. Let's go.
And I'm really excited for that. This is just to fill the time and give some fun. Playing as a level 8 character.
Give me some practice seeing what it's like to play
Fun it
in-person
is,
D&D.
man.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So much better in person.
It is.
It's a difference. So yesterday, you guys all had the same exact dream, right? Where you all were in your cities and doing your normal day-to-day things in life until you went home and rested at night. And you were stuck in this dark forest as soon as your eyes closed. Walking through it, absolutely, dark vision is almost a thing that it's about 60 feet range.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that I didn't mention yesterday, it's probably 30 feet you guys have of dark vision. It's that dark.
Heard that.
The magic around this area seems to emanate with this force, almost like it's tainting some of your magic, those of you who wield it. You guys, you woke up, you met this giant tree creature where you almost fucking killed Crush.
Garen.
Yeah, Garen. But Theo managed to kind of pull it off and simmer the conversation down. He then told you and kind of gave you some cryptic information of where to find these mirror shards, right? And after that, I think Barsdor, you sent out a magic familiar where you found the stone altars as well as like the glimmer. And then you guys further investigated where you got into a giant fight with a spirit naga. A giant snake-like creature with a human face.
I think it's creepy as fuck.
Oh yeah. And just before I forget, actually, I'm going to show you guys the tree. This tree for everybody.
Yeah.
Right here. And then
Sad fella.
This is the spirit naga.
Yeah. I don't like that.
Yeah.
What's
Not
that?
friendly.
I don't like it at all.
Not a friendly
You're
thing.
welcome.
Took a tough go ahead. Once you guys defeated this thing, you finally collected this shard. And you felt this dark presence about it. Nothing that you can do with it or use it, but you just feel it. Who grabbed it? Ben. So, like, as you're walking with it in your pocket, when you guys were all approached from the mirror image of the Dusk Queen, she was more staring at you as well as Griff for the conversation. She's more interested in you, and she absolutely knew that you had it. And now, that leaves us off, still in the middle of the swamp. We just got done with the stone altar. And you guys figure out what you want to do.
I say we get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We need to get Theo a shower.
I'm fucking had it with this swamp. Let's go.
If we can find a relatively dry liver area, I'm sure I could figure out a way for us to all rest up a bit. I think I'm in need of some replenishment, a beauty rest, if you will.
God, it sounds like a good idea.
So can I find a relatively flat, dry piece of land somewhere?
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Let's try out of this.
yeah, so the swamps, again, the swamps, there is water, but you're probably only maybe up to your knees deep in it, and there are paths of land throughout it all, and you can find plenty of places where you guys will be able to water.
Typical bog shit.
Yeah, essentially. You still have the twisted swamp trees that are hanging low, the vines that are twitching around with sentience. It's a very weird place. It almost seems beaming with life, but it doesn't have any.
Yeah. So I find a spot that looks suitable, and
Yeah.
I take. This is going to take a few minutes, so
You guys come up on
Go
the
about
screen.
yourselves, I'll be busy. And I start waving my wand around, and you see this sort of translucent, whitish sort of veil start to form in a circle on the ground about 10 feet wide in radius. And it just slowly, over the next 10, 11 minutes, begins to form up into a dome. They say, well, go on in here, we should be safe from any intruders. And I just take a step, and my body just passes through the veil with like a little pop.
Tiny hut.
Hey,
And it's tiny hut.
That's so cool.
I walk through. What's it look like
follow.
inside?
It looks like the exact same space. It does not have any kind of furnishment or anything like that. Just a place for us to lay our bedrolls down.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And with that, you guys all see Griff here. He does this magical incantation, and this like bubble just pops up. This giant bubble. It's almost transparent. Like you can see right through it, right? And when you step inside, it's almost like you just step into this building out of nowhere. And when you turn around, you can see the forest outside, but they can't see you. All it looks like is the forest. That's
Gotten myself out of many a pickle with this little trick.
I just walk over.
That's how I miss pickles.
I walk over and find a rock. I sit down on a log and start sharpening my great axe with the rock.
Yeah, dude, Crush's gonna go straight to bed, dude.
Straight to bed?
Sleeping it off.
Oh, gotcha.
We start a fire in here.
Yes, of course. Yes, the fireplace is just over there.
I'm gonna rustle out my tinderbox. Maybe leave me grab some food. Start a little fire.
Yeah, absolutely. And you guys are free to come and go. Like I said, you can see outside, so you can see enemies, and it's almost, it feels safe. You actually feel safe for once.
Yeah. We get a fire going, and I'll just kind of sit in front of it as everyone else rustles around. I'm gonna pull the shard out of this cloth, unwrap it, and kind of gaze into it.
What do you plan to do with that thing, Bane?
I don't know, man. This shit's evil.
Clearly.
It'd be fashioned into a blade, though. Who knows? Looks like I could nap this.
You have experience
Give me my
with
blade.
blacksmithing.
You don't gotta blacksmith a piece of glass, man. Never dealt with obsidian before.
You're asking me if I've dealt with metals and rocks.
This is glass, man.
I just sit. I kind of roll my bedroll out, and I just sit and I pull out like a piece of parchment. I'm just scribbling away, doing some writing.
Yeah. Yeah.
My own little world over there.
Yeah.
I'm just associated.
Okay.
Yeah, completely.
Are you saying
I'm surprised.
Does this piece of glass look
I'm sorry?
like you would a piece of obsidian like an arrowhead?
So
Giant pieces.
the shard itself is basically looks like an icicle. Okay, it's this giant piece about this big, right? And it's just a perfectly little circular dish that's just carved, sanded out, almost like it's just it hasn't been messed with at all. So
Can you
it's,
mess with it?
You can try.
Put an edge on?
absolutely. Go ahead.
I'm gonna try.
So as you're taking the blade to it, this like
I'm gonna hit it with rocks, try and like chip pieces.
yeah, and like chip it away, and you're sitting there and you're hitting it like with your hardest that you could possibly hit it with. Roll me a strength.
Please be a nat one to scratch yourself. Good.
So as you're just hitting this magic shard, right? Everybody around you, is everybody else paying attention to this as well?
No, I'm just.
I'm
Okay.
sleeping. No, I'm going to bed.
Okay,
I'm
everybody's going to
sharpening
bed.
my axe still and
Me
just
and
watching
Barstow
him.
are actually cutting.
Yes.
Perfect.
If there's like any sort of
Bunch of reptile
anything,
boys.
I'll gravitate to it, but I'm just fucking.
Yeah, you hear
So
like the
much
sound of him
yeah.
ting, ting, like clinking against this glass.
And it's just echoing in your
And-
brain.
And Bane, you feel like you're actually getting some progress. Like, oh yeah, like, this is gonna be fucking perfect. And Raymond walks up behind you, and he's watching you hit this thing, and it's almost like it's not even doing anything.
What you doing there?
Faster than this blade, it's coming together nice.
It's not doing anything.
What do you mean? Look at this edge.
It looks the same.
The fuck do you mean? Look at this fucking edge.
For once, I finally agree with the elf. You're not making any progress on that
Fuck
at all.
you guys. I'm just gonna keep bashing that.
I'll
Can you stop with that deplorable noise? I'm trying to focus.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
I plan to commission a bard of the highest talents to turn this journey into a screen production.
I'm gonna cast Stone Skill.
Stone skin? Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Makes him as hard as a rock.
Yeah. And you're using at this point. You're just trying to like use your own fist. Like you're sitting there like rubbing your skin against it, trying to shave it off, and it's like it's looking like it's coming off and coming undone. And Griff is still sitting there like it's or not Griff. I'm sorry, Raymond is still sitting there.
In my mind, I've seen.
It looks like it's progress for you at this point, and Raymond is just like this.
I'm just like fully enveloped in this, and I'm like,
yeah,
almost kind of like losing it. Like you can tell I'm like fully focused on this shit.
And the more that you're like staring into it, roll me an Arcana.
Oh, bad rolls, dude. 5.
5. It's as you were hitting it with the progress that you were making and seeing all that, you actually pull it back now and look at it, and it's just perfect. Exactly how it was when you found it.
What the fuck's going on?
I shake my head and grab my bedroll and just put it behind my head and lean against a tree. Cross my arms over my battle axe and fall asleep.
Not keeping this shit. I'm gonna throw it right up.
You guys all falling asleep?
Fucking dark magic bullshit.
So like, do I hear that?
Well, obviously, you haven't.
I was like trying to go to sleep and you just throw this at me.
You're gonna try to throw it at him.
Right on you. Lands right
You're
on
just not plopping on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does this hurt me?
No.
All right.
You go to bed too. Oh, this.
No, but it's
fuck.
You haven't touched it yet, have you?
No.
As soon as you touch it, you feel this presence immediately, and you're like, "What the fuck is this thing?"
Is it a nice presence?
It doesn't even feel like anything. It's just it emanates with magic.
I'm just like continuing to scribble, not even really looking up, and I'm just gonna say, I suggest you cover it up with that cloth again.
I throw the cloth.
The damn tree said she can scry from the great distances. I guarantee she's watching us now.
I take the claw without looking into it, cover it, and just put it into my pocket, I guess, if it fits or whatever. Kind of like put it on my side and go back to sleep.
Prison pocket. Chill, bro.
And Griff, as you're actually saying that to the party, you seem to remember the tree ant, the weeping tree ant. And when he was talking, he said that the 5 shards had been shattered and spread out across the forest. That is the Dusk Queen's power. I don't think she'd be able to do anything without it. Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
I think that's one because he gives so much cryptic information.
Yeah. Yeah, the way I understood it, wrote it down is that's how she.
Mm-hmm. That's how she. Yeah. So, essentially, you guys have the first shard. You guys feel this like sense of satisfaction. Like, fuck yeah, we're actually getting somewhere with this. And as you all fall asleep at night, you can hear the sounds of this dark forest start creeping in on you, even while you're sleeping. It's almost like you're just in a nightmare where you can't wake up, just in dead sleep paralysis, and you can hear the chimes of whispers. There's no crickets, there's no wildlife. You can just hear the forest settling in, wind blowing hard, creatures moving in through the night, just like slowly prowling right past your hut. You guys wake up.
We get a rest.
Yes, long rest, unharmed, and there is nothing outside the tiny hut that you can see.
Level up.
And it's almost like the sturges, or sorry, the skies. Remember how he shot a firebolt last session? It's almost like the skies have like led way and led just like little glimmers of sunshine throughout the swamp. You guys can actually see a little bit more throughout it.
That's so cool.
Not cool enough to stay. Let's get the fuck out of here. What do you say?
Well, we've got one path and we come from one direction, so let's keep it moving.
It seems our journey is becoming blessed more and more by the minute. Let's get out of here.
And like as you guys are venturing through this swamp now, you're getting into this big open clearing, right? And you're starting to hear noise. Like there's people around. Let me get to my spot here. Countless pebbles and other small stones litter this large clearing in the center. You see a very large mound of smooth black stones in the distance. But on top of that, you can see this body of like a giant, almost anaconda-like snake that you saw before, but it's more of a creature with legs, 4 legs. And it's huge, just laying all across this mound. And it appears to be dead, but there's like little ant-sized like creatures that you can see just kind of pulling at it. You can't tell what they are from your distance right now.
How far away are we?
You guys, I'd say, are 120 feet. Like, you can see the large body, and you can see these other creatures, people, pulling shit out.
Can I walk like just 60 feet? So that's where my dark vision ends.
Yes.
See if I can see a little bit more, but like.
So with this glimmer, like, you guys see a little bit more now. Like, you have daylight in there, so you're actually seeing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get 60 feet closer, and as you get closer, is anybody else following him?
I'll follow.
I'm gonna go with Raymond, and then as I catch up to him, I'm gonna grab my quarterstaff again, and I'm gonna grab the blue sapphire and starts to glow. And just like before, I take my hand off, open it, and I pull out Ozzy, my bat, and I send them out to get a better look.
Oh, the bat, beautiful.
That's
We'll
such
say-
a nice spell you got.
We'll say the mound is like right here, right in the middle. It's actually pretty big in size, so we'll do something like that. And so you guys are pretty far, so I'll say maybe on this island right here will be good. And you're gonna send up your magic familiar as Raymond is getting a little bit closer.
Yeah, and before I close my eyes to see if they're familiar, I look at Crush and I say, "Don't put anything over my fucking head this time." And I close,
Sorry, dude.
and then I close my eyes and send Ozzy out.
Perfect. And what Ozzy sees is this large pile of black stones, approximately 30 feet in diameter, 20 feet tall, rising into the sky. Each stone is perfectly smooth, about the size of a man's hand. Both the mound and clearing appear to be very difficult and steep terrain. This monster laying across of it is this giant, like, dragon serpent-like creature that you can see now. It's got these huge, like, catfish whiskers that come out of its face, and it's like 20 feet tall, just stretching down the whole thing. It's got these giant 4 legs, just one on either end of his body, just fucking brutal looking.
David, I'm gonna put the bag back over his head.
Okay. The bar story, yeah, you get in the bag.
Oh.
Back over.
Do dislike bats. Rodents, they are just vile creatures.
I'm gonna throw it.
And in this creature, you can now see what appear to be 8 bugbears surrounding it. And there are 2 that are kind of messing with some armor off of the side, not paying attention, and every other bugbear in the area is focused on the carcass. And as the familiar flies around the back of the mound, it now sees, I have a weird character for this, but it sees a giant bugbear, like 2 times the size of a normal bugbear. And it has giant black wings sprouting out of the back
Love it.
Whoa.
It's got fucking gargoyle.
Oh, that's sick.
This boy's been in the
Should
swamp
we
too long.
back up a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
The
so
whole party, so there's like,
exactly. So you
I'm staying right where I'm
for like for how big the map is, how much place we have. I'd say like we can move based off of like what's going on and what we have.
Is that bugbear an evil one, or is that one of us?
This is one of
That's-
us. This is
That's
Bane.
Bane, yeah.
That's Bane.
And you said carcass, so is this giant serpent is
It's dead.
Is there
It's
any
deceased.
like terrain on the map, like stuff to hide behind and like stuff like that, or is it just
Yeah, so
open?
it is. So no, as soon as you get there, there's an open clearing, right? Like all the trees are on the outside, so you could be 30 feet away from the mound, in tree cover.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Yo, dudes, we should go in nice and chill and just maybe talk it out. See if these guys are like cool, if they got some kelp on them,
Never
or
met a bugbear that I didn't kill.
And this is the guy with the wings.
I wonder if they stink.
Right here.
Maybe let Theodore do the talking. Last time you tried to speak to an entity, you nearly got squished by its club after trying to transmify
dude,
into a...
that's a good idea,
animal.
but like, we'll just be nice.
I look down at my feet and remember how tall I am, and I look at these colossal bugbears, and I go, I don't think I'd like to talk to these guys.
I'll talk to him.
Well, scratch that then. Fuck.
Mind you, he is a hill dwarf, so he's pretty fucking little compared to these guys. So they're a little intimidating.
I'll go
There's eight
talk
of
to them.
I'm not intimidated.
And
I just
I'm
don't
gonna
talk.
Right.
Yeah, I'll follow behind too.
I'm gonna move in within about, I don't know, 30 feet of him or whatever.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay right on his ass.
Yeah, same.
Stay right on his ass.
That's a bad idea.
And I call Ozzy back.
Yeah.
Open my eyes.
Well, Aussie back.
Realize I'm in darkness. Realize
like spread out over here.
Realize I got the fucking bag.
realize I have a
Back
fucking
over
bag
there.
over my head.
Back.
Yeah, right there. For at least
Okay.
for me.
For you.
I don't know who that
What about you, Sam?
Yeah, I'll be with wherever Bane is.
Bane, right here.
Yeah.
And what do you want to be?
I'll be with Crush.
You're gonna be with Crush. Beautiful. I love it.
We're pulling a flank. Yep.
So yes.
And so, how close are these guys?
So these guys are 30 feet in proximity within the tree cover. So from where you guys are at right now, I'd
We just
say
want to be right on the edge of the trees.
I'm gonna
Right
look
on
at
the
the
edge of the
guys
trees,
follow
yeah.
me and say, try to keep about a 10-foot distance of things.
30 feet. You guys are 30 feet away in
I'll get
cover.
you, little guy.
In
Don't
cover.
worry
Hidden.
about it.
No,
You're
10 feet
hidden
away
right now.
from me.
You guys. So
Oh.
what's the difference? You guys are going stealth.
Yeah, you have
Yeah, and
bits of hit
Yeah, we're gonna
points.
stealth over to the side. Of
Stick
the
I
around.
wanted to say something to them before we left, but
Do you want to do it now? I mean, we're
Yeah.
just figuring out what we're moving. You wanted to say something. You did.
yeah. Before we separate, before Chase and I, before Crush and I flank, I'm gonna say, before you push forward and try to talk to these people, let me try something. You'll know what it is. You'll hear the signal. If nothing works, go ahead and approach.
Gnomes have exquisite hearing. I'm with you.
So then
Hey, dude,
Trust.
we're gonna try.
Crush and I flank. So yeah, so there's 8 bugbears and then this big gargoyle guy.
Okay. Beautiful. So the party's going to be split right now. You guys are going to be rolling stealth, but you also have advantage because you were hidden also within these trees. The bugbears are focused on the carcass. They're focused on the remains, the stones. For you and everybody who's fallen up close, you're 30 feet. You're just sitting there watching them within the trees. And if anybody else wants to roll stealth as well and stay within the trees, you can. Okay. You're approaching.
Waiting for the signal.
Right. So you guys are going to roll stealth. Go ahead. We'll come back to this.
22
and 15.
You guys both pass. We're flying colors.
Oh, dude, they don't hear us at all.
So I look at Crush, just stay quiet.
Yeah, dude, of course.
I look over to the rest of the group and they can barely see me because I think we're about 30 feet apart and that's where it should be. And so I kind of give a nod and I gingerly point my quarterstaff off into the other direction, so over this way over here.
Mhm.
And I cast Minor Illusion. And I do it to make a sound.
Okay.
Rustling in the brush and cracking limbs, and then a loud, high-pitched scream.
Oh, okay.
To draw them away.
Okay. And yeah, like all these bugbears, you can literally see every single one of them. They just this loud sound from behind them and this scream in the middle of the night. And they're like, what was that? New blood. And they're all kind of excited. And you see most of them start to turn away and head in the opposite direction.
Oh, dude, good one.
And this mighty bugbear on the top here is gonna fly up in the air now. It's probably sitting 30 feet above his peak. 8-foot wingspan. This guy is just like hovering, surveying over the top of them, and they are completely in the opposite direction. But you two notice something. This bugbear with the wings, as soon as it took off, on his chest, tiny little glint.
Oh, dude, we're gonna have to kill that big boy. Oh, damn it. Oh, do you have any way of like talking to the other guys?
I do not.
Oh, dude, I don't think I do either.
So you guys see the signal, and these bugbears are actually, like, you did it pretty far. What's the range on Miner?
30 feet.
30.
Yeah.
So I would say like out.
I did like an echoing scream.
They're focused on the outside now. So you guys have a 20-foot mound that they have disappeared behind for these people on this
Actually, before, so we noticed the glimmer, and crush, but yeah, I point at Griff, and I use message.
Oh,
yes,
beautiful.
Oh, he just got it.
Yeah, that's
we do have it. So I point at Griff specifically because I can only do it to one person, and I am kind of whispering, Griff. That was the signal, but don't push yet. We still need to figure out what to do. I saw the shard on the bugbear that's up in the sky now.
So don't we need them to come back here?
Just that one. I think we can do something. Maybe we can attack him from here, or you guys can cause a distraction just to get that one to fly this way. The other ones seem to have taken off into the woods.
Oh, dude, I got an idea. Try to like get his attention with Ozzy and then like fly him over away from the rest of them. Just like flutter in his face.
And I'm still pointing at Griff, and I said, Griff, I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna send my familiar to try to bring him down towards you guys. From there, we ambush. And then I break message.
So are we just having a picnic? What's going on?
Griff needs to tell you.
Tears in my eyes.
I'm like whispering and relaying the message to the guys around me to continue to hold.
So I once again grab my quarterstaff. I kind of
dude, just
cover
real
it
quick, because you're gonna like do your thing, dude. When you get him close, I'm gonna try to polymorph him into a goat. It's been working, so let's
working.
So I grab it, but I kind of cover the gem on my quarterstaff a little more so the glow doesn't stand out too much. And I take my hand off, I prop Ozzy out, close my eyes. I fly up to the bugbear with Ozzy, and I start making little screechy noises and flying all around him, picking at his fur and pulling stuff off. And then I fly back down to the ground towards like this middle area between us. Like right here.
And right as that happens, you see the bugbear just like, oh, fuck. What the fuck is that? And he just turns around and starts flying towards the other direction. The other bugbear is still focused on what they heard earlier. Now he's back towards the mountain.
Does he land?
Yes, so he lands basically on the top of the 20-foot
My
mountain.
time to shine.
And you guys are all 30 feet from him right now.
I'm gonna cast polymorph on him.
Go ahead. And it's gonna be a save.
One of these times it'll work.
Save for me.
Yeah, it's like a 16 wisdom or something, dude.
And what do you do?
Oh, dude, he's gonna turn into a goat. Hey!
You see this fucking giant ass dragon fucking bugbear is turning into this little goat with a little bell just sitting on its neck. And then the goat kind of like notices you guys. He just trots down to you guys.
So he's coming over towards us?
Yeah, he's coming over to you.
Where's that
Next.
shard?
Hold on.
It's just right around his neck.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud.
Okay.
Like in between where I saw how far are the bugbears? Do they keep going that way?
So they're like 60 feet. I'm gonna let you do your thing, and I want all these other people to get involved as well.
Okay.
So
I'm just gonna try to cast Fog Cloud like in between, so they
so
like
they can't see.
yes,
so if they look back, they just see fog.
they just see fog. Yeah,
that's
like
fine.
it's just setting in.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I did it.
Perfect. And yeah, you just a giant fog cloud.
Yeah,
sorry, comes in like a
Oh, you
mist.
know what
Like
I'll
the
do?
regular mists are rolling in.
Pull out a little bit of my stash of kelp that I keep in my pocket, and I'm gonna like blow up that fog cloud right on over there.
There you go, bro. It just takes out a big ass pipe and just fucking rips the clouds there. It sets in like the regular mists in the swamp. Yeah, these guys are completely like the entire back line that you had is now just disappeared behind your smoke. And this bugbear who is now turned into a tiny little goat, with this guy right here, is now running towards Chase, Crush, and Barstool. And for you guys, what do you guys want to do?
Can we see that?
You saw everything that happened. Basically, just you see Barstool and Crush very successful.
Well, it looks like these guys have got it handled. Maybe we should have a picnic.
Yeah, I've got some questions for the goat, and I strut out towards the rest of them.
Yeah, you just meet up right, and the goat's just right here. It doesn't even seem like pissed or anything. It's just just chilling right next to you guys.
Hey, dudes, we should take this goat and skedaddle just in case they come back.
I pass
I'm right where I'm
Crush some rope.
You're staying where you're at? Okay.
There you go. Tie him up.
The goat?
Yeah.
Alright, dude, I'm gonna hog tie the goat. I'm gonna pick him up, throw him over my shoulder, try not to hurt the little guy.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna head back into the bog.
Perfect. You guys just head in the opposite direction. How long does polymorph last?
Oh, dude, it lasts for like, check it out, dude, an hour.
An hour? Perfect. I love it. So yeah, you guys just have this little goat, just nice and hog-tied, fresh, and you throw it right over your shoulder, and he's just having a grand old time. Bane, you want to do anything?
I'm still over there, kind of observing this mound from afar. I'm gonna notice what they do with this goat. I'm just gonna be like, well, we don't need to be here.
You're just gonna meet up with the party as well.
Yeah.
I have a
Cool.
DM question for you.
Yeah.
If a creature is polymorph, do they retain are they in the goat body thinking their own thoughts still, or do they just have dumb goat thoughts after that?
I don't know. I mean, that might be in the spell description, but the way that I'm playing it is like the goat's just has its own dumb goat thoughts now. It's just like
got a goat brain.
What is
now.
he
It's just
wearing? Like
walking-
a little goat
Yeah.
collar with the glass shard on.
Yeah, so like you just see this instead of like a little bell. So I don't know why I said that. Like a little bell. It's just a glass shard just tingling around on his
Yeah,
neck
it says
as he's walking around.
its mental ability is replaced by the chosen beast.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
No.
It's a
So
dumbass little goat.
he turns into a dumbass little goat.
Stupid
I was
fucking
gonna
dumb
ask a question.
idiot.
Speak with him.
You can still talk to it. It's a goat.
I don't want to talk to a dumbass goat.
Exactly. No,
Talk to that idiot.
So you guys are all gonna meet up now?
Yep.
Perfect.
And as the goat's over Crush's shoulder, I'm gonna reach up and cut the mirror shard off the goat's neck.
Okay. Perfect. And you take the mirror shard?
Yes.
Perfect.
And you die.
Are you doing anything with it?
I'm gonna wrap it in cloth and put it in my robe.
Beautiful. I love that. Yeah, you feel this magic presence.
We got a problem.
Hardcore magic presence.
Oh no!
The target's gear melds into the new form, so it doesn't have a necklace. It's just a goat.
Oh, really?
That's not gear.
Well, no, it's not. It's gear. It's the shard. Like he found the shard and put it on just like this little fucking necklace.
So it's not like his sword.
Yeah, it's not even like drilled through or anything because you can't change it physically. Obviously, you've seen Bane over there trying. It's just wrapped around.
Oh, dude, quick work of that one, huh? Let's go get the third.
Kind of an easy one, wasn't it?
Hey, should we just kill him just in case?
Or we can just let him run up.
Well, if you kill the goat, it'll just turn back into the fucking.
I knew that, dude.
Just let him run off, man.
All right.
Untie him.
Yeah, no, you untie him and
Get out of here,
the goat's
go!
just kind of like sitting there for a
I
second.
slap its ass so it starts to just trots off.
And it just like runs away. Fucking runs back into the swamp. Disappears on the side.
The goat smelled better than Theodore.
Dumb idiot loser goat.
Good play. That was good. You guys are good.
Hey, bars, dude.
So
Sick.
fucking sucks, man.
Oh, we'll get the next one for you.
So was 1 second. I have to take a piss. And I kind of walk off just like 10 feet away. And I was afraid to do this before, but since I've touched it and I felt the presence of this shard, I pull it out and I unwrap it from its fabric, and I close my eyes and put my hand over it, and I use identify.
Ooh, beautiful. So as soon as you use identify on it, give me a second. Let me pull it up real quick. It's going to tell you that the two pieces, like, it almost lights up for you, and the next piece I think Theodore has lights up in his vest as well at the same time.
Oh, what the bloody fuck? Like Sting, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's orcs present. And I don't learn anything else.
So I want to say that you learn that while they lit up, you guys kind of looked at it, and it almost looks like both sides you could place together.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk back over, zip up my pants, and walk over to Theo. Theo,
Zipper, that isn't violent.
did your shard glow as well?
What was that? What just happened?
I felt its presence, as I'm sure you did, and I'm sure as Bane did as well.
Yes.
I couldn't get an exact idea of its properties and what it can do, but I think we could maybe try to put these pieces together and see what happens.
I take it out and I just hand it to you.
I grab it and I see the two edges that look like where they were shattered, where it looks like they would come together, and I kind of slowly push them together.
Yeah, and it starts to glow and emanate with this bright light as they fuse perfectly together. And now you have this one combined air shard.
Oh. Damn.
Boys, look at this. Look at this. The two shards. They've connected again.
Is that a reflection?
Yes.
That's just a regular reflection.
I go and look into the reflection, like not even caring that they fused together, but just kind of trimming and proppering my hair, making everything looking better again.
I'm looking out and shilling everyone. And I'm saying, I think this is what we're supposed to do. We have to find the other parts of the shards and connect them, combine them again.
Well, said it once, I'll say it again. One path, one direction. I'm moving.
Yes.
As we're passing by that mound of dark stone, do I notice anything like magical about it? Is it like a trap? Can we go around it? What's the situation there?
No, the only thing that you notice about it as you get closer, it is this difficult terrain that you can climb up it.
Okay, so like have we gotten?
Yes, it would have been different.
An obstacle.
The area, the enemies in the area completely left.
And does the path just kind of like meander around it, or do we have to go up and over it?
The path is just right through it, just basically straight through it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And they went off in the forest. They're basically off in the forest somewhere.
Cool.
Yep. You guys played that fucking very well.
Sorry.
And so you guys are going to keep walking down the path now?
Yes.
Awesome. Cool. And you're walking down this path after this clearing, and it's almost like it just gets back into this dark, gritty, sunken, horrible feeling. Like it's something watching you around every corner. You can see glimpses just only at the corners of your vision, everywhere. You can hear just whispers throughout the night. The area that you guys are walking towards, the path is beginning to look like it's coming up on an opening, and we're gonna keep you guys kind of in the same place and restart you there. Right here. I think that'll be fine. Right here, and you see. Let me pull this up real quick. You see this giant pool of dark, calm water. As you watch, there's these like two delicate figures, almost human-like, and they rise gracefully from the still water, and they're almost like kind of like singing together. It's a male and a female voice, just back and forth. They're basically like singing this enchanting tune together, and the beautiful creatures have long black hair that falls down their backs before gathering around their waists on the surface of the water. The two dark beauties stare at you for a moment with calm, suspicious eyes before at last speaking. It's the man. Have you come to hurt us?
No, man. We're looking for a shard.
You collecting shards?
Yeah.
Are you working with her?
No. We're gonna kill her.
Why? Is you collected any of them so far?
What's it to you, man?
I'm sorry for speaking brash. It's not normal for a party to come in here and not be tempted. But it's not. You guys are fighting against it, Dusk.
The only thing I'm tempted by at this point is a warm bath with suds everywhere.
And a beautiful woman.
I wouldn't deny that, friend. And I clap your butt a little bit.
And you guys...
And I hold my hand there a little too long.
My name is Sappho. And this is my wife, Lazarus. We've been trapped here for some time. The Dusk Queen. Her powers stretch to unbelievable lengths. My wife has lost her ability to speak. The only thing she can do for now is
Oh, dude, that's kind of nice, isn't it?
I don't know where she's smiling. I haven't heard her voice in 30 seconds.
Sorry, dude, that's a long time. Carry on.
Do I sense that they're like being shifty at all?
Go on site.
Oh, guidance, dude.
Oh,
Guidance,
thanks,
D4
dude.
on top.
Gotta love D&D Beyond. 18 plus 3, 21.
Ooh. Yeah, and you sense that they're trying to get help. Like there hasn't been much hope in this place.
Do they look like hurt or anything, or is it just the fact that she's got her voice taken away and they're trapped here?
They're trapped here. They don't look hurt in any way. They just look like divine beauties.
Why are you guys standing there in that water?
This water is what protects the sacred shard.
Oh, dude, they got their shard.
So why are you in the water with the shard?
Because we don't trust people. We don't just tell people willy-nilly. We'll keep our shit.
You've told us, so you must trust us.
I sense a difference in all of you. You're not like the others. Usually the Dusk Queen can find weaknesses, but she doesn't even seem to have tried to tempt you yet.
She's pretty hot.
That's a bad thing to say.
This is dare.
She hasn't tempted you.
Hasn't tempted you. Well, she got nice.
What's your name, Tolan?
Bang.
You have a strong voice, my friend.
Thank you, brother.
How old are you?
30.
you 769.
So 30-something years of not hearing her voice isn't a long time, then.
Right. It's enough. Enough pain. You kind of hear, like, you look at her now, you kind of notice her, and she's just humming with this very monotone sound, and it's almost like a deaf child in a sense, who's barely even able to say anything.
Can you quiet her down? I'm having a hard time hearing you. Actually, never mind. You gonna hand us the shard or not? Because sure we got a diver on the squad. We can get it.
Tortoises tend to be good in the water. Is that not right?
Oh,
Totally
do
right.
it. Chainmail armor on.
Roll persuasion.
Sink that shit real quick.
Nat 20.
Nat 20 minus 1. That's
Nice. And Sappho just sinks back into the water. And it comes back up. The water just perfectly still as soon as he rises out of it still. And he's holding the shard in his hand. And it starts to glow again. And you can see, are you still holding on to the other ones? Yeah. You can see the other ones start to light up. And Sappho looks at you and he says, if you give this back to her, the entire world will end.
It's the only way we're getting out of this hellhole, though, man. I'm not trying to stay here.
You see, we saw an apparition of this Dusk Queen. Made big promises about giving it back. Don't know if I plan on keeping it. If this thing wields great power, we have a couple of very practiced magic users here that might be able to wield the power for good.
The only way that you can wield this magic power is if you find the other two frogs that would miss you.
One path, one direction. We're working on it.
There needs to be another thing.
Ah, shit. What is it?
The mirror. When it's placed together, you can see a reflection inside of it, correct?
That's how mirrors work, dude.
Yes, I just fixed my hair. I look lovely, don't I?
You have fixed it together.
I didn't say anything.
It looks beautiful.
Oh, thank goodness.
When you fix them together, this is serious. When you fix them together, you must use the 3 slots within it. These 3 slots are made to capture the person standing within the mirror.
So we gotta put the Dusk Queen in front of the mirror or something?
But how do we use the 3 slots?
The only way you can use them is if you put it all together.
Actually, I'm quite curious about something myself.
Go ahead.
In your 700 years, have you heard of any way to destroy something like this?
Yes.
I sense something wildly unholy about it.
The Sun King tried to. What the Sun King did is he banished the witch to the forest. In doing so, he tried to shatter the mirror with his own magic. Ignorance. All it did was just spread the fucking pieces everywhere. She's been looking for somebody to help her gain them back because she is dwindling with her magic power. That is not to say that she is not powerful. That is to say that if she retrieves this mirror, she will be a demigod.
Aw, dudes, and we'll be like her henchmen. Maybe we should consider all options.
I still want to destroy it. You wizards have enough greed for knowledge. You'll find some other power. This thing makes me sick.
I just want to kill her, man.
You make me sick.
So I'm gonna say it's gonna be like he tells you that the ability that you're gonna receive is this freeze image for this mirror. There's a few other abilities that come with it, obviously. One of them being the Sacred Flame spell, able to cast 3 times per day. Another can opt to cast a single robust Sacred Flame skill, but this will cause a max amount of damage, completely incinerating food.
What's the last one called?
Single Sacred Flame.
Yeah, single
Robust.
Sacred Flame, and it rolls off of radiant damage.
And you only have 1 charge for that?
You have 1 charge for that one, and then 3 slots of Sacred
Okay.
Flame.
Okay.
And for the other slots on it, you will have 3 for the freeze image. I don't even believe that's a spell or anything like that. I'm just making that
This
up.
is once we have
Them all
together.
Have it all together, yes. This is what he's telling you.
We might have to remind us.
That's fine. That's what D&D's forward, baby. Give me a sec here. The Shadow Nymphs now. And you're looking closer and you realize these are actually Shadow Nymphs. They're not people at all. They're these fey creatures. They medium fey creatures. And let's see. You guys are going to need a couple things for this adventure. Obviously, I'm sure you talked to the Guardian, stupid fucking tree.
Why do you like the tree, dude?
Garen was
Because
a nice fellow. He's so sad.
He works for the Dusk Queen. He
Oh,
sends
this
these
whole
people
time?
he sends these people in here and gives them on a mystery run. Gives them cryptic information, and they get all fucking confused. It's just the only people you can trust in here are probably me and Lazarus. She can't even fucking speak.
And we're inclined to trust you. But
Is that true,
how do you
Lazarus?
know that you're not going to turn around on us as soon as we make our way down the path?
The Shadow Nymphs only live to be about 700 to 800 years old.
No, that's another 30 years.
If I'm stuck
So?
here for the remainder, and I die here, I'll be trapped here forever. The souls that die in this place never leave.
They live forever. You could also be trying to get out. The Shadow Queen may be trying to let you out as soon as you've helped her recover these.
She promised us the same thing.
So, dude, like,
Don't listen to her promises. She
if we give these to the Shadow Queen or the Dusk Queen, what's she gonna do with them?
The instant she receives this, the event will be apocalyptic. Wrong words to describe this.
Brutal bloodbath everywhere.
Right? Like that, dude? Well, like, will she just be, like, in charge?
Talking this whole world, but this force will probably be eradicated, sunken into the ground.
Dude, why'd she want to, like, blow up the world? Why would that help her?
She's been deemed evil for too long.
Oh.
She doesn't have a grasp on her magic powers. She got tainted, ignorant. Tried to use it for evil.
Have you ever thought that, like, maybe she's just misunderstood?
She is a queen.
You know,
And she's hot.
Yes, Queen.
I actually did think that because I was here in this same forest, doing the same exact fucking thing you were doing, but instead, I worked for her, and this is what I got.
So did you assemble the mirror and give it to her? And this was a perpetuating cycle?
Oh, dude, you, like, gave her the mirror? And she didn't blow up the world?
Was I?
But I thought you said she was gonna blow the world up, dude.
She didn't retrieve the mirror that time. Stone King destroyed it.
Oh, yeah. You've been here a really, really long time. The tree didn't mention to us quite the time frame this one was. So appreciate the clarity.
So pretty fucking stupid.
We would like to take that piece if you're still offering it, and
Absolutely.
like I said, we have no intentions.
He just hands it right to you.
Oh, God, not me! It's dirty. I hand it to Theo.
And I hold out the other.
Here you go.
And before I even take it out of his hands, it kind of magnetic sucks to the other part of it and connects.
Yeah, and looks at it. This is my creation. Please destroy this. Please. And he's going to also hand over to Griff another bag of greater potions of healing, 3 of them, and a scroll of lesser restoration.
I'm just staring into the water.
Staring deeply in the water. Roll perception.
Oh, dude, you want to go for a swim or what?
Oh, I'm zoned out, bro.
He's fucking so.
I'm just disassociating with my. What was that?
Perception.
Dissociating perception check.
He doesn't even know where he is.
That's a 13.
Okay. You see, like, ghastly skeletal figures that are swirling around, hundreds of them within this pool. It's deep as fuck, dark, and as you're staring at it closer, it seems like they're all just souls trapped, just screaming on the inside, very low.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame into that.
Into that?
I'm going to stick my hand in there.
Into it? Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Explain what Sacred Flame does.
Read it if I can.
Into the pool that they're standing in?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Sacred Flame the ability we just got?
Yes. Well, once you have them, yes.
Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. The target gains no benefit from cover for the saving throw. I'm not really trying to hit anything. I'm just fucking
trying to light it up.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah.
If it can dissipate in the water, it's cool.
Yeah. So you stick your hand in the water and try and use it. Obviously, it's like a flare, and it lights up. And you see more just like actual people swirling around, trying to escape this water. They look like souls trapped inside, just transparent figures.
Gross.
What's gross?
That's what happens when you die here.
I'm just associating. Not saying anything.
I'm surprised you didn't throw up again.
I thought. Into the water.
What was your name?
Barstool.
Barstool. Do you have abilities to wield magic?
I do. I actually have a few questions for you before we depart.
I think I have a few things to tell you. There's going to be 2 more locations. I'm going to tell them to you exactly. Note, I haven't been there in a long time. The situations may have changed. The tree may have told you about a hanging tree.
Yes.
Strung with ghosts.
Yes.
That will be your next stop up the road. You will see it. It's from about 80 feet. It's the largest tree within this forest. The second area, it's a dark pit, and it leads down a giant staircase into a cavern of some kind, deep within the mountains. Once in there, I believe somewhere within that cave, that next to the giants. And the last time I think I heard about the tree, the shard may have been somewhere inside of it.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate the advice.
You also have questions?
I have a few questions. I have studied under some of the most knowledgeable wizards, sorcerers, and scholars this world has to offer. I've never heard of this mirror, but you seem to know a lot about it. You work for the Queen. Maybe you have some information that could be useful for me. First of all, you said that we could trap someone inside this mirror. Did you hear her say anything, or anyone else around her say anything about if that is something that could get rid of her, or would that just make her stronger?
The idea behind this tactic, and what the Sun Queen and the Sun King failed to do. When you use Free's image on the Queen, you must make sure she is fully within sight. Then you can destroy them.
That leads to my next question. Our buddy Bane over here recently decided when we found the first shard and we didn't know much about it, but he wanted to make a cool knife, which would have been cool if it was successful.
He tried to sharpen it, didn't he?
He tried to sharpen it. But in his eyes, he could see it sharpening to his liking, but everyone else around him saw it as the same piece of glass as before.
Right.
So I'm to assume that this mirror and these shards are going to be very hard to destroy, because what if it's just an illusion when we destroy it?
The only thing that actually destroys this mirror is pure magic.
Any particular kind of magic?
We've tested it in many ways. I've seen fire, seen radiance. I've even seen the chronic fold this thing into bits.
So those will work.
Those will work, but the only problem being is it's not done correctly. There may be a window where she might be able to retrieve them.
But what if we trap her first?
If you trap her first, God willing.
Yes, God.
I think he'd be able to. I think he would be able to banish her once and fucking for all. Do you know where she's even located?
No. I was hoping that once we assembled the mirror, she would present herself to us again. But if you have a way of know her location, it might be better for us to not put the last shard together until we can go and somewhat ambush her.
Yes, I do actually. And the Queen has taken over this giant tower in the middle of the forest. And he kind of like points in a direction, and you see this like large mass, black mass.
So we
Just
can see it
out in
clearly.
the distance. Yeah, you can see it, and you're like, "Well, I didn't see that before." And he's sitting there. It's very dark in here, but that tower is evil. You must understand, once you enter it, it could be anything.
Thank you. Trap the Queen, destroy the mirror.
Trap the Queen, destroy the mirror.
Trap Queen.
Kill anyone else who stands in your fucking way.
I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello.
Thank you for all your help.
Absolutely. Does anybody else have any other questions?
Nah, dude, we're ready. Let's get moving.
I tend to answer my own questions. It's a problem I suffer from.
And he kind of just ushers you towards a direction, another path leading forward into the forest. Livestock, hanging tree, a few miles this way.
Thank you for all your help.
Hey, Theo.
Yeah,
Well, let's talk about God, man. Like, who do you worship, dude?
I worship the Almighty.
Which one's that, dude? There's like 1,000 gods.
I have no idea. You called me out.
Make it up.
The god of stench.
I worship The god of Songbird.
Oh, I'm not familiar, dude.
Once you've heard the music, surely you will remember her kindness.
You guys are traveling through the path of talking.
Yes.
Alright, where can you like sing us one of her favorite songs, dude?
To
Like,
do so would be heresy.
really? You can't sing the songs?
Nobody can sing the song of God. That is for God and God only.
Alright, did you ever hear the songs before?
Of course.
Okay. Who sings them?
The song.
Celine Dion.
Word, dude. Well, maybe one day we'll check it out together.
If you listen, you will surely hear it.
I'll keep my ears out or something. I'm a turtle. I don't know if I have those, but.
Just see tiny little holes on your head.
Oh, okay. Never really looked in the mirror before.
Can you hear me?
Maybe I'll look in that one when we find it.
And as you guys
By
are
the
traveling,
way, sorry.
No, go ahead.
By the way, so many of these people we've encountered have said they've tried to do what we are doing, and yet it seems a little too easy. Glad to have some strong soldiers along my side. I look at Bane especially, and Raymond, and just nod my head.
Yeah, by your side.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Up next is the tree boys. He said that the shard would be somewhere inside of the tree, so we're gonna need to figure that one out.
Figure it out. I got a huge axe on me right here, brother.
Well, put it to use, brother.
All right, so you guys are still traveling.
I just start walking down the path while they're saying that.
Yeah, beautiful. And you guys come into this next enclave, and it's horrible because this forest, like, you guys are just walking down this one path, and you want to just walk anywhere fucking else, right? And the second you start to think about it or even move towards the outside of the forest, it's just like this loud sounds of just demonic creatures just snarling at you from a distance as you're walking through this area, and it's beginning to get more and more heavily beating with life, almost. You guys see a lot more shadows and figures moving around.
Anything that looks like they're like following us, or
No, nothing out of the ordinary at all.
I'm gonna stare off into these shadows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Walking.
Alright. Okay. And you guys come into this clearing where you see this lone twisted tree. And it rises on this small hill in front of you. It's probably like 100 feet long. Big tree. And you see these ropes just to sound just like the swaying in the wind, holding these skeleton humans still by the noose, just hanging, swaying back and forth.
All of them are humans?
Yes, all of them are human bodies. And this is what the tree looks like.
Damn.
Well, it seems that these humans have had some bad luck.
Yeah. So yeah, about three who throw up. See Raymond just throwing up on the side again.
Just so much vomit all over my fucking shirt and chainmail and all that shit.
I think it's canon and we all just ignore it.
Yeah.
I keep thinking to offer him a prayer, and I'm just like, nah, that's he's too far gone.
Go to 2. 2 cool?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's so we can get some other stuff going. Yeah, so you guys are starting to stare more into this tree. The skeletons, some with their hands still bound behind their backs, hanging from these strong branches high up in the tree. The branches creak. You can hear the skeletons just twisting in the wind, like the bones clattering. By all appearances, these gruesome remains have been here for a very long time, strung up high up on the trunk. and you can see on the same branch where these bodies are hanging, stuck into the branch, is another mirror shark.
How high is the branch?
Oh, dude.
40 feet in the air.
This keeps getting easier. Let's
40
go
feet
grab
up in the
it.
tree.
Bane?
I tap Bane on the shoulder. I say, "Here, we'll give you this one more shot." And I cast Spell Crime on you again. Look at that sucker.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna fucking slam my axe into the side of this tree and do a jump, pegboard off the handle of my axe, and do like an acrobatic flip. Just stick to this side of the tree.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
So go ahead and roll me athletics, obviously for that.
Nat 20.
Nat 22.
28.
Yeah, like Bane just runs up. He's like, "I don't know what this is," and just straight swings right into the tree, jumps up, kind of fucking just like balances right on his shit, just plops himself up. How far are you trying to get?
I'll get up just about where you said 40 feet.
Yeah, 40 feet.
Yeah, what could I get?
I'd say because it's a twisted tree. Like the way that it is, it's like it comes out of the ground, it twists around, it almost has like circumference to where you can like move around it. So you could get up all the way into the tree and get up on a nice little platform.
Yeah, beautiful. And then I'll just start spider climbing.
Perfect. So while you're doing that, the initial hit from the axe on the tree, you hear the sound of creatures skittering within the tree.
Ooh. I'm not gonna.
Do we all hear that?
All of you. All of you. As soon as he does it.
Well,
hear that.
Well then, Crush. If you want to talk to critters, now's your chance.
Do these critters look like something I can talk to?
You can't even see them. They're inside. You can hear them in the tree. Skittering around inside the
I
tree.
can't see anything, bro.
You can hear them.
That's not how that works, dude. We gotta make eye contact first, brother.
I didn't know
I'm gonna make my
it was
way
like
to this.
that.
To this.
Perfect. So you're gonna make your way to the shark.
Is the vape the tree?
Where? So let's do. This is like the octopus is the tree. So it's kind of like a hanging tree looking thing.
Yeah, it does, especially from that
Yeah.
view.
Yeah, that view. So yeah, you're going towards the shard now. Okay. And as you're stepping towards it, you're getting up right onto the shard, and you're gonna try and grab it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna pull away. Go ahead and roll me dexterity.
I roll 7.
7. It's fine. You are able to still yank it out of the tree, but as soon as you do that, you see these black mist just unfurling out of the branches. All of you see this now, just swirling up the tree, up the branches, and just starts to just drain into these skeletons. And for a moment, these skeletons twitch, and then just take sentience, and they're moving around, screeching just as they grab your feet and try and pull you down.
Somebody get ready
I'm
to catch
grabbing
me.
onto this branch.
You grab it onto the branch?
Yeah, I dropped the shard.
Well, you drop it. Okay, so he drops the shard to the ground. The shard falls to the ground. Are you, one of you guys going to try and catch it?
Can I try
Anyway?
to catch it?
You try and catch it. So you're basically going to be held by two of these things right now, by both feet, and they're trying to pull you down. No, and one of them is just trying to get off the noose head for you guys, staring straight into you.
I'm gonna hit the one that's holding him with a guiding bolt.
Roll initiative.
Did I catch the
You're
shard?
fucked, brother.
Did I catch it?
Yes. So yeah, I got you 16 right there.
No, I didn't roll anything.
How many are there?
How many are there? There's so 3 of them. These skeletons, they've now taken movement.
So do I get this hit off before initiative?
What's that?
Since I did that before initiative.
It's not before
Just
initiative.
guiding bolt on the skeleton. That's
Yes. Go ahead and do that. Yeah. I'd say.
Why'd you drop the shard, dude?
That'd be a 16 to hit.
16. And which one are you going for?
The one that's forever.
Okay, so there's 2 of them. You're shooting for one of them.
Yep.
Perfect. Hits it. What are you aiming for?
Fucking body.
Perfect. Yeah, you hit it right in the body. Go ahead and roll for damage. 10. Perfect. And the first skeleton that you hit, you see this bolt just blast through it, and the entire where the spine is connected to the entire top. You see under its torso, it just splits and bursts, flying out the back, and its legs just fall to the ground and stand up, moving towards the rest of the party as this half skeleton is just now trying to get the fuck out of the rope. Okay. And what was your guys' initiative rolls?
20.
20? So you rolled 20. Who's under 20? 19. Okay, Bane. And next initiative, 15, 10?
11.
11? Crush. 10 to 5.
7.
7. What are you guys?
A 9.
You're a 9? Okay, so.
Oh, I did get a 5.
You got a 5? Okay, so it's going to be. You. And then Griff, and then Raymond last. Okay, and for these ones, it's going to be. Those are.
He's getting nice.
Dang it.
And those are first. Yeah,
It's an intense concentration.
So the one that you just blasted, Raymond, the legs are now standing on the ground, kind of just like moving towards you guys. Obviously not menacing. It's just skeleton legs. Pretty fucking creepy though. The next one, it stops holding him, right? And the next one that is holding your foot is going to try and pull you off the tree. Okay, and roll me a strength saving.
Ooh, close 14.
Roll again.
Rollies.
Oh, strength saving.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's a +8, so +5.
Good. Bad.
And you see as Bane, he gets his leg fully grabbed right down to his ankle, and the skeleton full force grab him as he comes flying out, just swinging, and he just throws you into the fucking ground 40 feet below.
Oh no!
Shit. So you're gonna take. You got lucky. You're gonna take 14 points of fall damage.
Oh, that could have been so much.
So you're so lucky. I rolled 2 ones. What is it? Every 10 feet?
D6.
D6. One more. Hold on. Nope. Another 2 damage.
Okay.
That's for every 10 feet, so it'd be 4d6.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
No, I got it.
So what was it?
Because I rolled 2 ones.
16.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
That's a good job.
yeah, and Bane, you just hit the floor, just your face planted into the ground.
Oh,
Just like bounce, just slow motion.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah. And the next one is going to be the torso, half torso now. And he's just sitting there trying to get out of his shit, and then you see him as he just takes his forearm and just snaps it off and breaks into this little shiv and just starts cutting the rope just to get out.
Oh, that's pretty metal.
Pretty metal.
All right, and the next in the initiative order is Bursdor.
Yes. So, sorry, it's kind of hard for me without Owlbear. So there's one kind of hanging in front of us. There's one on the tree.
So one on the tree, right here. Okay, I should have put these out first, and then you have one
half torso on
the ground.
Lower half of the torso.
Yeah, lower half.
Lower body.
And then another one is also hanging in the tree.
Okay.
And then slap
So there's 3 or 4 total.
homeboy on the ground there somewhere.
What's that?
He's already
Yeah.
there.
No. Yeah, Bane.
I'm at the base of the
Bane's at the base of the tree. He's prone, knocked, just face planted into the fucking ground.
Okay, so
I forgot to set those up.
I quickly, without saying really anything, point my quarterstaff at the one at the top, and I'm going to use magic missile, and it's going to be kind of like quick action, like machine gun. It's just going to be like one up here, one at the other one, and then one on the ground. And I'm going to actually not magic missile, scorching ray, but they're really same.
Okay.
Yeah. So just 3 beams at the guys.
Yeah, roll for all of them.
Do I have to roll 3 separate times?
Yes.
Okay, 15 for one.
Okay. Hits.
13 for one.
Hits.
And 19 for one.
Hits. So every single beam from your cast, you see Barshore just light up, just flying right at these skeletons. And as soon as they make contact, the skeletons go limp completely, and these fucking like black ghastly figures sprout from them, and in front of you are standing now 2 pissed off wraiths and 1 specter.
Do they take any damage?
Yeah, they
or
take
that
damage.
just
Yes,
convert?
yeah, roll for damage.
Did I just roll the damage once?
No, all of it.
Okay, so 11 for one.
Mm-hmm.
10 for one.
That's it. 10 for 1, 11?
11, 10, and 6. So 6 on the lower half, or yeah.
Yeah, so that lower half, how do you want to do it?
He's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hits him right in the dick, and it his legs blow back. His legs blow off to the sides, and it's like pelvis dick area just gets blasted back into the tree as the legs just fall to the ground.
Yeah, and this spell, you see the spell just shoot right through the skeleton as this specter is starting to raise, just rise out of it, and it just gets enveloped in your magic spell and just dissipates into thin air.
And then what about the other 2?
What's that?
What about the other 2?
So the other 2 takes the pretty good damage.
Okay, 11 and 10.
Yeah, 11 and 10. They take really nice hits.
Nice.
They're looking worse for wear at this point. And next in initiative is Bane.
Did Bane forget his name?
Yes.
No, I didn't.
And Bane, you are prone, but you use just half of your movement. To
Yeah,
stand
I'm gonna
back
use
up.
half my movement to stand up, and then the other half of my movement, I'm sure I can walk to my axe and recover it now.
Right. Yes.
I'm gonna rip that out of the tree.
Yep.
And with that same motion of ripping it out of the tree, I'm just gonna continue in a circle and try and like hurl this fucking great axe at the wraith.
Oh
Wraith with me.
Yeah. Okay, so one of them had like come out a bit here as it like teleported. So we're gonna say you're going for that one. Roll for range.
Roll for range. What? So with the great axe.
Or are you rolling to like just hit normally on it?
He wants to throw it.
You want to throw it at it? Okay, perfect. Yeah. So the range is just a normal roll with your modifier as well. Should be your modifier.
19 to hit.
19. Yeah, very good. You hit perfectly on this one. Roll for damage. 16 damage. And yeah, like 16 damage just flies right into this wraith and like just completely just cuts straight through it. Like it's a ghastly figure, but you can tell that your blade is fucking it up, and it's just sitting there on its last limb.
Did it fly through it?
Yeah, basically flew through it, and it just like went right over the fucking party.
How much movement do I have left?
Huh?
How much more movement do I have left?
I would say you still have half your movement, so 15 feet you can get to that.
Okay,
center.
I'm just gonna try and close this distance to the wraith. You're ready to like grab me.
Grapple it. Okay, perfect. Yeah, close the distance and he's smart. Go ahead and roll. Grapple. I'll roll opposing.
So what? When you roll grapple, what do you roll?
Strength.
Oh, okay.
17, and you see Bane just immediately as he throws his axe. Right as it leaves his hand, he's just charging towards the same wraith. And just fucking straight tackles the fucking thing right into the ground, just holding it. How do you want to hold it?
I'm gonna fucking like fully mount, like tackle it to the ground, like mount it, and like be like, pushing
like
the
full
powers
guard,
down
full
on it.
guard mount. Yeah, you're completely manhandling that wraith right there. You got anything else?
Just snarling in his face with my big orc teeth, dripping fucking snot and shit.
You got anything else?
That's it.
Did you tackle the same one you threw the axe at?
Yeah, he ran towards the other one. So we only have this wraith that's back here now towards the tree as well. And next in the mission order is Crush.
Crush. I'm gonna cast Hold Person. Can I do that on a race?
You can certainly try.
Oh fuck.
You do whatever you want.
Oh fuck. Is it a humanoid?
Are you in combat trying to look at it? Because it'll be an action.
I wouldn't know if a wraith was up.
I would say this thing looks like a shadow. It looks like a shadowy, ghastly creature.
So I'm gonna assume it's not.
Yeah, it's that, absolutely. I would say that.
Okay.
That's fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to fucking like.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm gonna cast Call Lightning down on that motherfucker.
Yes, sir. Is that a save for me at all?
I believe it is.
Yeah.
The Dex 16.
3.
Shit.
I'm switching dice.
So Crush doesn't have like he doesn't have like any weapon that he carries around.
Yeah,
but he's gonna just like start like
his own like druid way.
And lightning's gonna come down from the fucking sky.
Fuck yeah, dude! Just a huge lightning strike, just as the thunder right behind it just follows. Go ahead and roll the damage.
All right, on a 3rd level, Call Lightning is 3d10s.
3d10s.
19 damage.
How would you like to do it?
Woo! The lightning strike's gonna go straight down on its dome and then just like through its entire body and just explode it into like a normal pieces.
Fuck yeah! This lightning strike.
The soil that it's sitting on is just gonna be like smoldering. It's underneath.
Yeah, like the lightning completely hit the ground and almost like sent like this arc flash back into the tree and shit like that, and almost like for a second looked like it was gonna light it on fire, and then it just slowly dissipates as it singes and smokes.
And then, how far away is the shard that would drop?
The shard.
He caught it.
Yeah, he caught it. Thank you.
Oh, okay, good.
Yep.
Cool. And yeah, that's my turn.
Perfect. And the last one is the remaining one that Bane's holding on the ground. It's gonna be Yo.
Somebody come stomp this thing out! I walk over, just slowly, and I take the butt of my battle axe and just smash it wherever its face would be.
Yep.
Wherever I imagine it is.
Advantage too.
Right.
Add advantage.
Whoa!
Every time.
Yeah, we need a little like
sound
bite.
I rolled a nat 20, baby!
Nat 20!
Yeah, advantage!
Well, everyone's
Great damage.
Was that nat 20?
Yep, critical damage.
Hey-o.
Alright, so that's 1, 2, plus 4. Double. That's okay. Alright, so 7 plus 9 is 16.
16, so double.
Yep.
32.
Oh no, sorry, I thought you meant just roll 2 dice. First roll was 7, so 14.
Well, it's just the dice roll, it's not the modifier. So
Alright, so
yeah.
6.
6 plus 4, 10.
10. Okay.
I do not understand.
That's okay. Because you killed the fucking thing. How do you want to do it?
Oh.
You killed the fucking thing. How do you want to do it?
Yeah, no, I just. And those who wish to hear it,
I'm sorry,
can hear just a faint song emanate from the stem of my battle axe.
Don't you worry.
As a light glows and smothers this wraith into oblivion.
Yeah, this huge, as it just, he hits it with the butt of his axe, and Bane, you can feel like just this presence slowly dissipate out of your arms.
Nice kill.
And you guys are out of the initiative.
Thank you for holding it down.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
The way you climbed that tree was quite impressive. You fell even more impressively.
Yeah, and my face is covered in mud.
Hey, dude, how you feeling?
Dirty.
All right, dude. Well, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on you, dude.
Does that clean my face?
Nah, dude.
Ooh, 8 plus 5.
What's your yarn? Almost full recovery.
Beautiful. That's
Cleric.
beautiful. You say 8 plus
What?
5?
What are you?
Cleric.
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 In the
Wizard.
Monster.
Do it.
Anything
I'm a
you
wizard, Griffey.
you guys want to do?
Well, I guess we should put
We
the
should
shard
connect
together.
the shard, yes. So once again, I hold it.
So this is 4 now.
This is the
Four
fourth
now.
one.
This is the fourth one. They're glowing.
Yeah, I
We've
take
done
it
this
out.
a
There
few
you go.
times. I know it's just gonna snap right in, so I
And
just
hold
plop it in.
Yeah, hucks it.
Dunk.
Okay.
Like
And then I wrap it back up and put it into my
lunch lady style.
So you wrap it up perfectly, and it's fine. It's you see like this last little angle that's left of the full mirror.
You guys want to chop down this tree?
Say no more. I'm gonna start swinging this axe at the base of this tree like I've cut down a million trees before.
We're just taking turns, like boonk, boonk, boonk,
Fucking
boonk.
Paul Bunyan and Bo over the blue.
And on the skeleton, Griff and you, Raymond, I want you guys to roll me perception.
$11.
11? Okay.
25.
25.
Shit.
25.
So quiet about that.
And
All that time associating.
Devin, you are going to find on the feet of the half-torso skeleton are boots of elvenkind.
Ooh.
I'm gonna throw it.
You're going to throw up?
God
Perfect.
damn
Just
it.
throws up on the boots. And you are going to find chainmail that's kind of still on it. And it wasn't even being worn correctly, like it was on the back side, so you only see the back of it. It didn't even look like it. And when you pick it up, it just radiates with this like magical energy, and you have just picked up elven chain armor.
Yeah.
So with the boots of elvenkind, go ahead and look it up. We'll talk about it later because we're going to come to a stopping point. And we'll continue with Shattered Virtues tonight.
Yes.
But yeah.
Let's go!
Let's go! That was fun.
Good job,
You guys liking the session?
Yeah,
I loved it. I loved it.
Good.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no, it's really good. Should we set a time now for the dude? Want to do 8 tonight?
Yeah, let's do 8 p.m. for the Shattered Virtues stream.
8 to 11?
Yeah.
3 hours today?
Yeah.
3 hours?
3 hours. 8 to 11.
With a small intermission.
30.
Yeah, after a small intermission.
The next day.
You're like at 9:30,
We're gonna
9:10.
go play disc golf and get some lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
we're gonna
there's
go
so
enjoy
much
each other as friends outside of D&D.
A lot of stuff happens.
Well, I do appreciate anybody who stopped by and watched the stream. We pour our hearts and souls into this. You can tell, you can see it in these guys.
Yeah.
And this is all fun. This is all just fun. So.
Yeah, this has been a great trip.
It's amazing.
One more shout out to Bryce. Thank you so much for all the
As
help.
always, everyone
Thank you,
Bryce.
He said he was wearing something sexy for us today, but we never get to see him. So hop in.
Yeah, just like you guys, we've never seen Bryce's face.
We're gonna have to get him in on the campaign.
Yeah, definitely. Another quick shout out to Shadowcraft Prints. Check him out on Instagram and TikTok for any 3D printing minis that you might want to take a look at, as well as AdAdvantage D&D on Instagram and AdAdvantage on TikTok.
Let's go.
Got a bonus content over there. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll get a little bit more reliable source to figure out when we're going to be streaming, if we're going to be doing any bonus streams. And
yeah.
Cool.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Appreciate you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
all.
Later.
Daddy
See
loves
you
you.
later.